what's up, everybody? It's Monday. Happy Labor Day. Not too sure when this video might hit the YouTube airwaves. It might be today, it might be tomorrow. I don't know, but right here, right now, it's Labor Day. Thank you for stopping by the channel if you're new, and thank you for returning if you are one of my regular subscribers. I always appreciate the endless support. Yeah, it's Labor Day, and I'm here talking to y'all. Why? Because I'm not at a family barbecue. I'm not at any cookout. I'm not trying to be outside and have a cold one. No, I'm inside where the AC is on and I'm just lounging because it's 103 degrees outside. That is madness. There is no reason why it needs to be that hot outside. So that's why I thought I would just, sit back and have a little conversation with y'all. Sit back and drink my sugar-free Dr. Pepper. Now, people say Diet Dr. Pepper tastes like the original Dr. Pepper. No, no. You want something that tastes like the original, but you want 0 calories and 0 sugar. Try these 0 sugar products that come out. It's good stuff. Now, normally I don't drink soda during the week, but it's Labor Day, and plus my wife opened it. She thought it was disgusting, so I'm finishing it up for her. Because I don't like to waste anything. And yes, I will be recycling my can because I want my money. They charge me at the cash register here in California for buying aluminum cans. Well, with that being said, like I said, it's hot outside, so I thought I would just sit down and, have a little motivational talk with everybody. That's part of my channel here is to try to spread some positivity and everything. So, one thing I want to touch on is a quote that I found, and it's kind of hard for me to really talk about this quote because it's from the late and great Kobe Bryant. I grew up being able to idolize a bunch of sports players. Being an 80s kid, I got to see the Joe Montanas, the Jerry Rices, the John Elways, everybody that you could possibly think of. The list could go on and on. It'd just be ridiculous to keep going through it all. But of course, I grew up with the Magic Johnsons and the Michael Jordans, the Larry Birds, and everything when it came to basketball. And, Kobe Bryant was just one of those type of players that just had unthinkable work ethic. And I think that's what's really important when you're trying to lose weight is have that work ethic. Now, whether you hate Kobe or you love Kobe, you really couldn't knock the type of person that he was and the type of people he touched while, during his career in basketball and everything that he tried to do for the kids and everything. And like I said, it's kind of hard to really talk about this, or quote him. I even sometimes have a hard time watching some of his old highlights because it still really just eats me up inside that, this man's life was cut so short, so tragically. Of course, him and his daughter and everybody else that was on that helicopter that morning. And it was kind of surreal because my family was probably going through some of the hardest times that we could go through. And to hear that, and then just shortly after that, we have this, oh, there's a new outbreak in China, Wuhan, we're calling it the coronavirus is COVID-19. And here we are 2 years later. Let me get my time frame straight. 2 years later, still talking about different variants, what's right and what's wrong. So it's really hard to stay motivated during these times and really try to bring each other up. And I think that's one thing that we need to live for more is not to keep dissecting everything that's right and wrong and or left and right, red or blue. And I'm not talking about gangs. I'm talking about the political faces we face and everything. We just need to come together as somebody better, somebody stronger. And, this quote really was really good. It was quoted by Kobe Bryant. It's from Goldcast. They're probably one of the best motivational, I don't want to say speakers, but organizations that have a ton of speakers that go out and, they do motivational speeches. And I really like quoting a lot of their stuff. So they did have a really nice article on their website, and I will cite that down below. So if you want to go check it out, it was top 25 Kobe Bryant quotes to help keep you going. And that's what we're trying to do here in life. We're trying to go and keep going. We get up every morning, we do what we got to do, we maintain the house, we get our kids ready for school, we hit the grind, we go to work, we do our 8 hours, we come home, the day don't stop, we still might have to clean up the house a little bit, or maybe the kids are in school, or maybe you got multiple kids in different grades and you're the after school tutor. You're trying to get them through homework and then trying to get, three different kids off of the three different, sports practices, or maybe they do some type of instruments or something like, and, it gets hard, especially if, you're one person trying to juggle it all, or if you work great as a team. Not every family has the opportunity where people can split the responsibilities. A person like me, I need to work the most of the day. So yeah, my wife is, really having to do the running around. I meet them at practices and everything, but she's the one that gets my daughter to practice and everything. So I appreciate all you moms out there. Dads, don't forget, you know, we go through a lot, and I appreciate what you do as well, because, we do have a dad that coaches our team, and, they're giving up a lot of their lives to give our young ones opportunities. So, next time you get mad at your sports coach too, just take a step back a little bit and know that they got their own lives that they could be handling, instead of, trying to coach up our young ones to succeed. Well, with that being said, let me get into this quote. Like I said, it's from Goldcast. I don't want anybody to think that I'm ripping this off or anything like that, but the quote says, "The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do." And when I really picked this one out because it stood out to me the most, because that's what I'm trying to do here with At This Moment. I'm really trying to get people's voices out there, and really just try to bring people together and try to have mutual discussions, or help people reach goals that they're trying to get. Like me with my weight loss, and there's some things that I've also thrown in my blender of craziness that I'll get into in other videos that I really want to try to move forward with. I already have those wills in process. So I'm hoping, the information I receive back on those comes back positive, and hopefully my next goal that I would try to do in life isn't too hard to reach or take too much time to maintain. Now, I know I have plenty of time to do a lot of things, but I'm just saying it would be a lot more awesome if I was able just to almost jump into something within the next year or so. That to me would be the most uplifting thing, honestly. So I just wanted to, have a quick discussion with everybody. What motivates you? What quotes do you like? Please don't be shy to share. Come on the channel. Get the chats going. Comment below, and let's just have a great discussion. I check my messages. When I see that I get an alert on my channel, I like to respond as much as I can. You can follow me, as you can see below, the Instagram. I do answer DMs if we follow each other, and we can get into a really nice discussion. Like I said, we could have a discussion on here. I really hope that everything that I'm doing is reaching you, and with whatever you're trying to succeed in. Like I've said before, I don't care if you're trying to lose weight, quit smoking, quit drinking, maybe find a new job, maybe you think you need to move on from the relationship that you're in. Whatever you're trying to achieve that can make you better is this quote that's good to follow. Excuse me. And I'll read this quote one more time because I really do think it's powerful. The most important thing is to try and inspire people so they can be great in whatever they do. And that is said by the late great Kobe Bryant. And like I said, it's kind of rough for me because this quote just reaches to me on so many levels, especially with everything that I'm trying to succeed with here, and like I said, possibly move on with maybe different things that I'm trying to succeed in with life. But other than that, I had a great weekend. I hope everybody else had a great weekend. I know not everybody has today off, and I appreciate those people that are still having to work on Labor Day. Or, if you gave yourself the day off and you're doing absolutely nothing, that's okay. So, over the weekend, Saturday, we actually drove down to a buddy of mine's house. My wife got a beautiful tattoo. She finally decided to cover up a body scar that she's had probably for about 23 years now. There's no need to get into that backstory of when or why or how she got it. Just, it took a lot for her to finally find the right tattoo to kind of help her maybe have some closure, or even, just know that it's time to move on from whatever situation might have happened. And it was a great tattoo. It's a very deep tattoo because, like I've always said, we are very close to our animal family. And this tattoo, as you can see, represents some of our animals that we've had, some animals she's had before her and I were even together. And I think it was just a great way to symbolize how everything was brought together. Other than that, I just want to say thank you to David. He's a great tattoo artist. He took the time and everything to really work with my wife, and he even fit her in before him and his wife were off to celebrate their anniversary. So happy anniversary. I hope you two had a great weekend. Thank you to both of you for making time to do my wife's tattoo. It's very much appreciated. But other than that, really didn't do nothing this weekend. It's been hot. I do have a lot of yard work I should be doing, but I'm not going to do it. I've mostly just been, figuring out some things that I want to do in life. Been on the PS4, playing a little Call of Duty. That's all I've pretty much been doing. So until then, I just want to say thank you for once again coming by. And I hope you have a great motivational Monday. Just remember, the only person that can stop you from achieving anything is yourself. I know I have a hard time putting myself before others, but the time is now to get that done. Make time for yourself. It is not selfish to focus on yourself and your self-care. Any which way you want to do it. Nobody is allowed to pass judgment on you. So until then, with all that being said, I appreciate everybody. Have a great rest of your day off. If you didn't have the day off, thank you for everything. And until then, everybody, I will see you next time. And this is Chris, and this is At This Moment. And peace out.